Welcome to Legend Media. These are your weekly headlines for the week ending May 3, covering major developments in Nigeria and across the globe. I am Busari, Ghalib. Opposition political parties in Nigeria say they have agreed to present a single candidate for the 2027 presidential election, likely to contest against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress (APC). The agreement was reached at a national summit held at the banquet hall of the Oyo State Government House in Ibadan, Premium Times reports. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has endorsed his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Kadri Hamzat, for the All Progressive Congress (APC) governorship ticket in Lagos State. The endorsement followed a meeting with the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, former Minister of Finance Wale Edun, and Senator Tokunbo Abiru. This Day Live reports. Channel Television reports that Sanwo-Olu said Hamzat possesses the experience and capacity to deliver good governance, citing his extensive knowledge and public service background. Meanwhile, some All Progressive Congress (APC) leaders in Oyo State have endorsed Senator Sharafaddin Ali as the preferred governorship candidate for the 2027 election. However, supporters of the former minister have described the endorsement as unauthorized. Punch reports. High-bomb year has raised concern over the surge in aviation fuel prices, warning that the developments could force airlines to reduce capacity, threaten operators' survival and possibly shut down operations. During the week, according to the airline, the cost of fuel a single flight has risen from about 2.1 million naira in January to approximately 7.6 million naira as of April 26, representing an increase of more than 350% since the beginning of March. Premium Times reports. Meanwhile, the Nation reports that the president of concerned aviation stakeholders, Alhaji Bukola Usman Gamawa, says the rise in aviation fuel will affect airline operations for the 2026 Hajj to Saudi Arabia, potentially leading to higher fares or operational losses. Governor of Adamawa State, Ahmedu Fintiri, has confirmed that no fewer than 29 people were killed in an attack on Sunday in Guyako community, Gombe local government area of the state. During an on-the-spot assessment of the affected area, the governor commiserated with the families of the victim and assured that justice will be done, while also promising strengthened security measures in the state. The Senate has approved a $560 million syndicated loan requested by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to fund the construction of 1,000 km Sokoto to Badagry Superhighway. Channel Television reports. The loan structure by the Islamic Corporation for the Insurance of Investment and Export Credit (ICIEC) has a tenure of 9 years, including the 3 years grace period, at an interest rate of 5.3%. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has restored the leadership of MAC-led faction in the African Democratic Congress (ADC). Punch reports. The recognition follows the Supreme Court verdict affirming the faction's legitimacy. Members of the faction have since celebrated the developments. The Secretary of the Board of Trustees of the New Nigerian People's Party, Buba Galadima, has hinted that key opposition figures, including former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi and former Kano State Governor Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, may announce a new political platform on Monday. Transition to world news. Police have arrested a suspect who allegedly invaded the White House Correspondents' Dinner and the Washington Hilton Hotel attended by President Donald Trump and members of his cabinet, Al Jazeera reports. Also during the week, China has announced a full implementation of zero tariff measure for Nigeria and 52 other African countries, with diplomatic relations with Beijing, Vanguard reports. The policy, which took effect on May 1, is aimed at strengthening economic cooperation with Africa and easing the export of African products. Other news headlines during the week. Kenya President William Ruto has retracted his earlier remark that Nigerians speak incomprehensible English, saying the comment was taken out of context. Nigerian Tribune reports. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appointed Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu as Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs following the resignation of Yusuf Tuga, who stepped down to pursue political ambitions ahead of the 2027 election. President of the Senate, Ghalib, has congratulated Nigerian workers on the occasion of the International Labour Day, praising them for their resilience, hard work, and patriotism despite prevailing challenges. This Day Live reports. This concludes the weekly headlines for this week. Follow OC Legend Media on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel at OC Legend Media. Rate us, follow us on podcasts, Spotify, OC Legend Media. Stay updated.